Knowing that your starting quarterback was out and you might have to rely on defense a good bit today, can you talk about doing that and getting the shutout today?
I'll go first. I challenged some of the guys on the D-line. I know we had to be the most physical in the trenches. I know we had to stop the run because I know they relied on it heavy. That was going to force them to pass, and we handled the pass well. I'm just proud of how the guys stepped up and played today.
It was just something that we knew what was going to be happening coming in. We knew it was going to be a chance that Ty was going to be up, and we had a feeling there was going to be a Connor Nolan to be starting. So we just knew we had to step up our play and amp up everybody along, not just the D-line, but everybody behind us also.
Hjalte, just what was the offensive mindset, knowing that Connor was going to start, and I guess that Colton Jackson would be at left tackle as well?
Well, we had a heavy run game plan going in, making sure that Connor's comfortable back there, not put him in any bad situation, trying to stay ahead of the chains and not get in any third and long situations. But we had all the confidence in Connor. He can run the ball real well as well, so we put him in situations to run the ball. I think he did a tremendous job at making sure we're all on the same page. Whenever we had checks and made sure we checked from pass to run or run to pass and whatnot. But we definitely relied on the run game, and I'm happy my guys stepped up and played well.
You all talk about Colton, and how did Dalton Wagner do?
He did phenomenal. It was kind of right today that we kind of made that change. Dalton didn't really know until game time, so I'm proud of him. He's played at the right tackle spot a lot, and that's what he's practiced most of spring and summer and through camp and stuff. So I think left is a little new to him still, and I think he came in with a great attitude, great mindset, and he played really well.
Yeah, it was for Sosa. I think there were a lot of backups in that last defensive series, but you were in there and you got the sack. How important was it to you guys to get the shot? Because you were going to win the game. And what did you see on that play? And how did it feel sacking?
Coach Kyle just told me he needed me inside to pass rush. So I knew when I had to come in, I knew I needed to get some type of pressure on the quarterback. So it was a couple backups in, but it was like we needed to go ahead and get off the field and try to complete the shutout. It was at the time we needed it.
And remind me, the Crip Hall Award, outstanding senior on homecoming. How does it feel to win that?
I feel honored. I know a lot of greats in the past have got it. Just to win and have my name mentioned is an honor. And I come in every week, push myself, the other guys, and it paid off this week. And I don't think a better group deserves to win today. So.
And for both of you defensive guys, I know you played great offenses the last 2 weeks, but gave up a lot of yards and points. Just how good did it feel to get a shutout, especially coming off those games?
It was big. I think it was definitely a momentum for our defense heading into next week, SEC play, and I'm going to again challenge our guys to carry this wave and keep it up.
Yeah, you got to carry the momentum into next week. We finally got another win on our season, so it's time to just try to keep it rolling.
Sosa and Armon, when one of you gets a sack or a TFL, how much does the rest of the defensive line feed off that, and how much is it contagious?
I think it's big. It's like they look up to us, and they want to get out there and make plays. They come to us asking, how can we do this? How can we do that? And that makes them want to go harder. So I think it's big.
Yeah, I think it's definitely it'd be a turning point, especially on the D line, man. We are competitive. We all want to make plays, so. We understand once we out there, we need to make a play, and we just have a sense of urgency. And once one person make a play, it makes somebody else want to make one.
Armon, just with your past, where you've played so little these last 4 years, just how much has this whole season meant to you, and then especially a game like today?
I don't think words can really describe it. In my opinion, you got to believe in yourself before anybody else believes in you. You got to put in the work, and I stuck it out. I continue to keep my head down, work. It's paying off, so it's like a dream every day I wake up, but, you got to keep learning, got to keep getting better.
Yeah, that's something for it. Hjalte, what was Connor like in the huddle, and especially after he threw that pick on the first series, how did he respond to that?
For a young guy to be that fresh and enthusiastic about getting back out on the field, it's extremely impressive. He never froze up or gave you the deer in headlights and didn't say anything. He was comfortable with himself. He's like, well, I threw a pick, but next play. And he was his mood was still up. He was enthusiastic about the game, and it was really good to feel that, hey, you made a mistake, but he understands that you can't let that roll over, and it was awesome to see from a freshman like him.
And then for Sosa or mine, I mean, you guys have to go in there sudden change, turnover, and then you force a field goal and then they miss it. Just what was the mindset on that series, and then how good did that feel they didn't score?
I think we knew we had one of our defensive goals is hold the field goals, limit big plays, and make a stand whenever you can. And for us to put it on our backs, to help the offense, I thought it was big.
It's always talked about putting the fire out on sudden change. Watch for shots and just whatever you do, try to hold them to the field goal. And sometimes they miss their field goal, so you can hold them to 3 or 0 points. Just make sure they don't get 7.
I said one more if y'all three could chime in. You hadn't gotten a win in a long time. Just how good it feel to win again after some tough losses, and the offense kept scoring and the defense. You guys pulled away. No comebacks this time.
Oh yeah, it definitely felt great, man. To finally get another one on our win column. So again, we're gonna just try to keep moving forward. We're gonna enjoy this tonight, and then we get in tomorrow, see what we did right, see what we did wrong, and just go ahead and move forward to Vanderbilt.
Could you other guys talk about that too?
I think we played fundamentally great. Our defense was lights out the whole game. Gave up a couple of big plays, but then quickly, like they said, shut out the fire, turn it out. I think as a team we played a really well-rounded game, and I think it's good for guys to be able to see that we don't our starting quarterback got hurt. We got a freshman in, and then everyone rallied around him, and we can see that even if the leader of our offense is down, everyone can still rally around him. We can still win games, and for defense to shut him out like that was tremendous. And that was awesome. It was a sack party for the defense, and it was just great to see. They've been playing lights out these past couple of weeks, and it was finally good. It was good to get a break right now. And I'm happy for our guys, and we have a feeling that we can still win games, and we don't have to blow up a lead, and I'm happy for it.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think another team deserves this win more than us. We continue to fight each week, no matter how close, no matter how better we get. We keep working. And like Coach Moore said, it was going to take something deep down in us to get this win and stay focused, and I think that's what we did today.
Yeah, what was Chief looking like in there? What did he do? Did he smile?
Yeah, he was smiling, man. He didn't do none of the crazy antics he done did before, but he definitely smiled. He just came up telling us that he appreciated us. He kept it real simple. He was smiling, but you could tell he was joyful. He wasn't just rowdy, but he was joyful.
Yeah, this is for Armon. And so, did you guys know it was Chief's birthday this week? And did you guys know that?
I did not know that.
I did not know.
Yeah, I guess they didn't make a big deal about it.
Yeah,
is that kind of you kind of gave him a late birthday present or with a shutout or?
Yeah, most definitely. And then we also had a couple guys come from Tulsa, man. I had athletic trainer, one of our strength coaches. They both came from Tulsa, so to have them over here, I know it meant we know it meant a lot to them. So we was trying to just make sure we could get that win for them also.
No one knows Chief's birthday this week. Is that nice?
Man, I did not know that.
No, I'm going to ask him about that.
Yeah, I don't think he disclosed that one.
Okay.
Anything else? Thanks, guys.